morning everybody and welcome another day here to Jukegames review section. Today we're playing TERA Fate of Aaron, and since last week, we were talking about this last patch, this last big update that applied many changes in almost every class here in TERA, but especially on the Berserker class. We talked about changes in Sorcerer and Mystic classes, especially about Sorcerer ones, since they were very important. In the Mystic, the changes weren't so important. They were more like changes in glyph points and that kind of things. But today we're talking about changes in the Reaper, and here we're talking about a big change, in my opinion. To begin with, they have increased the base endurance to 50, and they changed many cooldowns in her skills. In my opinion, they didn't need that, but since the Gunner was like the most overpowered class in the game, sorry if you're a Gunner player, truth be told, now I think that they're trying to equilibrate these things. So they reduced double shear's cooldown to 5 seconds, and they have reduced the additional damage when used in Taint to 10%, but it isn't going to make a big difference, in my opinion, since they have reduced the cooldown, so you're going to be able to spam. So about Grim Strike, which is the skill that you've just seen, its cooldown has been reduced to 6 seconds and the third hit has been removed, but the damage of the second hit has been increased. So they made it right, in my opinion. About the glyph points, they have reduced the energetic Grim Strike points to 4, and they have increased the base damage of Spiral Barrage, here it is, to 25%, not including last hit. They have increased the base damage of Pendulum Strike by 50%. About Sundering Strike, they have reduced the glyph points of Empowered Sundering Strike to 4 and of Carving Sundering Strike to 4 too. About Death Spiral, yes, they have reduced the cooldown to 10 seconds and they have increased the damage in the first hit, but reduced the damage on the second one. Fair thing, in my opinion. About the glyph points, on the Power Death Spiral, they have reduced it to 4. On Power Linked Death Spiral, they have reduced it to 3. And on Power Linked Death Spiral Grim Strike Glyph, they have reduced it to 3. About Shadow Last, they have increased the base damage by 25%. About Shadow Burst, they have increased the base damage by 20%. They have reduced the glyph points of Energetic Shadow Burst to 3. They have reduced the points of Swift Shadow Burst to 2. And they have increased the casting speed of Swift Shadow Burst from 17 to 25%. They have reduced the glyph points of Brilliant Shadow Burst Uncommon to 2. We don't have it available. And about Brilliant Shadow Burst Uncommon, now it reduced mana points cost by 150. About Veil of Shadows, Reapers cannot recover health points while using Veil of Shadows. And about it too, now the effect of health point recovery has been decreased to in 15%. And now the points of lingering shadow reaping leaf have been reduced to 3. So this was everything. In my opinion, they made the right thing. Science Gunner was like dominating the whole game. It wasn't fair for the other players. So I hope it works, and I hope they do it fine. So see you here on Jukegames review section and jukegames.com. Bye bye.